What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to John's and welcome to the first game in the NBA 2026 or 2025-2026 current season tournament bracket. A little bit like the in-season tournament, every game picked at random opponents. Our first matchup happens to be the Clippers and the Hawks, a completely random opponent. The Hawks, the designated home team for this one. But yeah, we're going to be having basically a March Madness style bracket. I've did this before. Differences in this one, it's going to be no injuries, so that means Darius Garland is currently hurt, but since there's no injuries, he's going to be playing this one. Same thing goes for a lot of other players, like Giannis, for example. He will be able to play even though he's hurt right now. But yeah, there's going to be 15 or I think it's 14 different matchups and then 2 buys on each side of the bracket. Again, completely randomized. So no bias here. This is why this matchup is so random. And just because it's on one side of the bracket doesn't mean East and West isn't possible. Like right here, it could be 2 Eastern Conference finals in the finals. So, or two Eastern Conference teams in the finals. But yeah, we're back. Let's get straight into this one. And here we go. It is time for the tip-off between Brook Lopez and Onyeka Okongwu. The Hawks win it, and the tournament has officially started. Dyson Daniels driving in here on Chris Dunn for the turnaround pull-up. He misses it. Lopez with the board. Kawhi Leonard, the shining star in this game here, obviously against the up-and-coming Jalen Johnson. Garland, his first game with the Clippers, and his first shot is a miss. Recently traded the day after trade deadline as this is being filmed. Hopefully posted too. As Daniels drives in, gets past Lopez. Clippers also losing their star-studded center, Zubac. Risa for 3. That's his shot. The right wing 3, that's just the shot that you want to see as Duke Dennis cheers from courtside. But yeah, Garland brings up the ball. Traded straight up, basically. I think a second-round pick, too, for Harden as Kawhi has it. Roster's completely up to date. Garland almost shoots another 3 after missing the first. Lopez sets the screen. Garland for 3. He misses it. 3-minute quarters instead of 2 for this tournament, unlike the last. Alexander Walker also had a great season so far, as Daniels has been a little slower this season. He almost won, I think he did win Defensive Player of the Year, as Walker with contact finishes as they take a 5-0 lead with this Homestead advantage. As number 1, the young guard traded for James Harden, a older, unexpected player, as Kawhi misses the mid-range and the Los Angeles Clippers are just ice cold. Interesting, as Risa fires from 3 and he misses. Lopez another board, passes it all the way down the court to Leonard. Leonard the pull-up, and he gets it. They finally score 5-2 with a minute left in the first here. Lots of basketball ahead of them, so nothing to be worried about. The Hawks off to a great start here at State Farm Arena. Alexander Walker to Risa. He's had the ball in his hands a lot now with Trae Young gone. Risa a long 2. Misses it, and Lopez with the board. That's already 4 for him as Dunn drives in on 5. Leonard, another contested bucket, and he gets it. Only down 1 now thanks to Kawhi. Great stuff by the stud as Walker brings it down now, guarded by the newly acquired Darius Garland. Almost shoots it, but a great pass to Okongwu. Finishes at the rim against Brook Lopez. 7-4 now the score. Lopez into Garland. Garland also hasn't been subbed out, had the ball in his hands this whole time. A good spin move. Goes up for contact and he misses it. That makes him 0 for 3 so far on the night. Not his best start as his first game as a Clipper. Daniels working in the corner. Back to Risa. Another shot by Risa. That one's good. Already shot 5 shots and he's already got, I think, 5 points. So, Risa showing what he's made of. That number 1 pick, star-studded talent. As Kawhi does not beat the buzzer on the mid-range. They're down 5 going into the second. Now the second quarter starting. We'll see if the Hawks can pull up this upset. I mean, it's a little surprising, especially with the new acquirements of the Clippers, as Garland misses his 4th straight shot. He's ice cold 0 for 4 for the night. CJ McCollum, the older player, subs in as Hield has it now. Also a newly acquired player for the Hawks. Both rosters very new. And ready to make a change. McCollum contested. Hield, that's his shot. He missed it though. Jackson for the rebound, and here to Garland. Garland still 0 for 4 on the night, shooting 0% and 0 points. Not his best start. And it's Mathurin, also newly acquired. He's missed it too, and it's knocked out by the Clippers. It's going to be Hawks ball here with 2:11 left in the second. Some new subs here coming in for the Clippers. Kawhi comes in of the game for Jackson. And Brandon Jones Jr. also comes in. Derek Jones Jr., sorry. Garland guarding McCollum. A good pass out to Johnson, who's been a little quiet this game after a very good season. McCollum working him down in the mid-range area. Passes it off. Daniels, no, that's Risache. Missed it, though. Garland gets another rebound. Surprising amount. More rebounds than points so far in this one. Still 0 points, shooting 0 for 4. Kawhi, though, has been their guy. All 4 points. To Derek Jones Jr., a little floater. He gets that one to go. 9-6 now. About halfway through the second quarter. Been very quiet for both teams, but Clippers trying to make a comeback. Not trying to get upsetted by the Hawks here. Both good teams. An unfortunate matchup for both, but this tournament's going to have a lot of games like this. As Daniels works, 3 seconds on the shot clock, driving in. Fadeaway jumper, missed it, and the putback by Jock Landale. Jock Landale traded 2 times in the past 2 days, so not easy for him to make that transition, but getting these minutes in this game. Derek Jones Jr. misses the 3 as Risache grabs another board. See what he does with this. He gives it to Daniels at top of the key. Doesn't pass it off to Johnson there. Dyson Daniels, he misses the 3. Both teams not shooting the best as Leonard drives up, looking to cut it to a 1-possession game here. Miller with it. They have their hands in their star guard, their young guard, Darius Garland, but he is shooting 0 for 4 tonight. Drives baseline, good pass off to Derek Jones Jr. for the dunk. 8-11 now. He does make it a 1-possession game. Derek Jones Jr. does what he does best. He dunks it, you know. That's what he's known for. That's what he does. As Jock Landale now inbounds it for the Hawks. Only down 3 now for the Clippers, so it's looking good. Not a lot of Clippers fans showing up here in State Farm Arena in Atlanta, though. Surprisingly, even in this first round of this amazing tournament. McCollum dribbling for the last shot. Shoots a fadeaway 3. He missed it. Miller does not get a shot off, and that concludes our first half of basketball. The Hawks lead 11-8 in this amazing matchup. Let's get to the second half. With that inbound, our second half is officially underway. Kawhi inbounds to Garland as the Clippers look to have a brand new half. Kicking out, John Collins in the corner. Leonard across the screen, misses that one though, and not able to get the rebound as Garland as Johnson secures it. Triple-double machine this year. Walker, risky pass to Daniels in the post. He's one-on-one, puts up a bad shot and great defense by Dunn. Grabs the board. Now they're in transition. Dunn, alone with Daniels, passes it off to Collins, who passes it to Leonard. Down to Lopez in the post, a little bit of a mismatch here, kicks it out. Dunn for 3. He misses that one. Both teams ice cold to start the second half as Daniels brings it up the court. Passes up on a pretty open corner 3 there is Walker. Risache, he's been hitting his shots today. Let's see if he can keep it going. Gets the screen. Is he going to shoot it? Doesn't look like it. As he passes it off to Walker, who has 1 second to shoot. A contested 3 is no good as Collins secures the board. And the Clippers looking to tie it up here or at least make it a 1-point game. Garland 0 for 4 today, surprisingly. Newly acquired, but hasn't been showing too much. Kawhi Leonard dribbles it for a little too long, and some great defense by Jalen Johnson causes a crucial stop for the Hawks. Walker calling for the screen. It's on Okongwu with the screen. Good pass, pick and roll. He misses a little jumper, but gets it over Brook Lopez to score again, his 4th point of the day. 13-18 now the Hawks lead. Garland hasn't been quite what the Clippers want today, but it's never too late to start as Dunn grabs it on the wing. Garland to Leonard. They need this one, and they get it. Kawhi Leonard finally knocks down a 3. 7 points on the day for him. Hawks only lead by 2 now. So, you know, it's looking great for the Clippers. They're starting to score more. They still have a minute left in this third. They're looking to just win this game here, get out of State Farm Arena, hopefully be home for the next game. It really just depends here. As Risache will now inbound it to Dyson Daniels. A minute left in the second quarter about. You know, without Trae Young, Hawks kind of relying on Jalen Johnson, but they do have Jonathan Kuminga, who finally does sub in. As Risache, a fade 3. He misses out. Okongwu, another board, another dunk. 6 points on the day for Okongwu. Many rebounds and a huge impact on this game so far. Garland probably should get the ball into the hands of Kawhi Leonard, who has been cooking all game. On Kuminga, breaks his ankles, spin move. Retreat. Pound dribble, and now it's Garland. Looking for a shot here. It's a 3 for Garland. He misses. That makes him 0 for 5 on the day. Kuminga, a good board. If they can score again with 20 seconds left, it's looking good for the Hawks to move on out of this round. Clippers, it's looking grim. I mean, after a great pregame report, they just haven't showed much of what they're capable of. As Ricochet dribbles, he almost shoots it again, but Okongwu has been dominant in that post. Kawhi Leonard heaves it from half court. He misses it. 17-11. Okongwu, a monster third quarter. 6 points. So many boards. Just so star-studded. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but it is a talented group for the Hawks out there. Here we go now. The Hawks up 6. So definitely not over yet. Still 3 minutes of basketball to be played. Ricochet to Daniels at the top of the key, working with Chris Dunn on him. A good screen across. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker knocks down a big 3 for the Hawks. Crowd is going crazy. They're now up 9. As the Clippers are going to need a miracle here to win this one. It is a short game as Chris Dunn grabs it on the wing. Hasn't done much with it today. Chris Dunn looking for a shot. Good pass out to Collins. Looks like a little bit of contact and he misses it. Johnson playing some great defense. Lots of rebounds. And just overall a great defensive effort by him today. Ricochet working on Garland. The dagger could be hit here, potentially. Atlanta been working the pick and roll all game long, and it's been working well. Johnson guarded by a big. Ricochet misses the contested 3 as the Clippers now need a rush into transition. Kawhi Leonard bringing it down the court. He's been everything for them. Brook Lopez a 3. Brook Lopez knocks it down. Only down 6 now as the big man knocks down a crucial top of the key 3. And now it's Daniels coming down the court. Not looking to turn the ball over here. And he shoots a crazy shot. He misses it. And Leonard now in transition with the Clippers. A 3 cuts it down to 1 possession. Garland has had an off night. It's done. Also had a very off night. Trying to find a shot. It's Lopez to Garland. Garland looks for the shot. A 3. He misses it. A crucial shot missed by Garland. He's now 0 for 6 on the night as Daniels drives in. Alexander Walker misses the 3 and Dunn. Another rebound. Need a quick bucket here to stay in the game. Dunn kicks it to Leonard for 3 in the corner. He missed it. Not a good miss by Leonard. Gives them less and less chance as Dunn now has to foul with 44 seconds remaining. 2 terrible misses by the Clippers on their own half. And it's looking like they're going to have to start fouling soon in order to win this game. We'll see what the Clippers can do here on defense. If they get a stop here, it's more than possible to win, but they do end up fouling. They're going to have Ricochet shooting. Or is it Daniels? It's Daniels. Shooting 2. Daniels with the first. Knocks it down with ease. Home crowd on his side. It's silent. You can hear a pin drop. He does make both. Not good for the Clippers. 40 seconds remaining. And the Clippers, a couple misses on their own end, just caused them to dig themselves into a little bit of a hole here. They're going to need a few really great possessions. They're going to need a 3 here, honestly. As Brook Lopez inbounding it, they're going to want to get it to someone like Leonard here. They get it to Garland at the top. He's getting a screen for the shot. Garland misses another, and he's 0 for 7 on the night. Garland just not good. In an elimination game where you can't lose, it's just a terrible performance by the newcomer. I mean, he's learning as he comes here to LA, but, you know, not a good performance. Johnson for the dagger. He buries it. They're now up 11, and that's going to do it. Clippers dribble it out, looking for one more shot. Garland makes his first shot of the day, but it doesn't matter. Hawks are going to go ahead and dribble it out. And your Atlanta Hawks, the home team, are going to move on to the second round. 25-16 dominant win over the Clippers. An overall sad performance by the Clippers. They're capable of so much more and just couldn't get it done. Darius Garland shooting 1 for 8 from the field. Kawhi Leonard definitely a bright spot, but Onyeka Okongwu and Zachary Ricochet just not able to stop us. Onyeka Okongwu wins player of the game. Just great performance. He had so many putbacks, so many boards, enough to carry the team on his back to the win. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.